This episode continued last week's high-octane, highly volatile movement in the market. Luffycoin versus Zorocoin has concluded, for real this time, just under a year after Lucci was decisively beaten by Luffycoin. Investors are arguing whether or not Jinbei Coin deserves any credit for the fight, if Zorocoin really won, etc., which is all good because mo discussion means mo money. Despite looking the worst in the end, Luffycoin actually got a heartwarming scene with Mars Coin of all people, when he begged the latter to watch out for his partner Kaku Coin. It's good to see some camaraderie from the world government stock bootlicker, but Mars Coin doesn't give Lucci any promises. Now that he's approached Kaku Coin, Stussy Coin, and York Coin, it's worth considering whether or not they're in real danger, and whether or not to sell. Jinbei Coin and Zorocoin were then seen heading to the Sunny and the group there. Looks like they're finally ready to go. I would be surprised if they actually end up doing anything for the rest of the fiscal year, considering all the elders are occupied now. How are they going to make any money? At least Frankie's group ran into some vice admirals down by the Great Eric, and Sanji Coin was on his own, and he's always doing side quests, so he's probably fine. Vegapunk Coin's broadcast still hasn't properly started. Borsellino Coin still hasn't gotten up, and similarly his value hasn't resumed climbing. Big Robot said Joy Boy and apologized, so it's probably heading towards Luffy, but investors have very little to work with there. Correction, they have little to work with besides Luffycoin. Our captain, along with Dory Coin and Brogy Coin, continued his fight with Warcury Coin, Peter Coin, and Saturn Coin. The Giants used some name moves, and Warcury Coin used what looked like Blue Conqueror's Hockey, or a magic-powered shout, or something. I predicted Warcury Coin would do well, and it seems I was right, with the market trends to prove it. But the clear frontrunner this episode was, of course, Luffycoin. I am bullish on Luffycoin and Emperor stock at the moment. Everyone focuses on the physical changes Luffy's awakening brought about, but his Toon Force power is real. In fact, my unofficial advice is just to buy more Luffycoin. He's retreating from the elders, but they're clearly not done yet, and the giant robot has some connection to Joy Boy. There's always more in store for Luffycoin, and thanks for watching.